Welcome back to Greece. In this episode of our Greek adventure, we will take you to Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympics. We will also take you to ancient Corinth. From the beautiful Greek island of Paros, we flew back to Athens, and the following morning, we drove to Olympia, about a 3.5-hour drive from Athens. So we're about 22 minutes away from Corinth, but we are stopping to get some breakfast, and we are about to witness the sunrise over that mountain. Now this is the Gulf of Corinth in the Ionian Sea, but this is a nice area here. This is ancient Corinth, one of the largest and most important cities of Greece. And the Romans destroyed the city in 146 BC and then rebuilt it in 44 BC. And later made it the provincial capital of Greece. I can't believe I'm here in ancient Corinth. This was mentioned in the Bible, in the book of Acts, and in first and second letter to the Corinthians. And Paul took up lodging and worked with the tent makers Priscilla and Aquila. And then he preached the gospel here. However, he was strongly opposed by the Jewish community. All you can see are just ruins, but you can use your imagination. Some say this is like Las Vegas in ancient times. Wow, look at that imposing mountain as the backdrop to ancient Corinth. We're finally here in the Archaeological Site of Olympia, the site of the original Olympic Games. We are so happy right now. We can't believe we're here. Mon, I know it's important to you. Why is this so important?
Simply because I like the Olympics. As you can see, I have Paris cap. Here we go.
Look at
My
that.
Paris 2024 shirt.
Okay. And we're gonna look for the place where they light the
torch.
So for every Olympic Games, they're gonna lit the torch here, right? Oh my goodness, this is so surreal.
And it's gonna happen in March for the lighting of the Paris 2024 Olympics.
We got everything we need right here. Wine and burning chemistry. You and me alone.
So this is the gymnasium. Well, this is where the athletes will train. Look at this, archaeologists. They're still excavating. For those who didn't know, gymnasium comes from the Greek word gymnus, meaning naked. So those athletes who are training here and who will be competing, they actually are naked. They would compete and train naked, and they just cover their skin, their bodies with olive oil and dust to protect their skin from scrapes. And this is the largest building in the whole Sanctuary of the Olympia. The original purpose of the Olympics was as part of the festival in honor of Zeus, the god of all Greek gods and goddesses. This is still a part of the gymnasium. Look how big it is. It is the size of about football fields. This is where athletes train for events like discus throw, javelin throw, and sprints. That's the Kronos Hill. That hill was sacred to the ancient Greeks, who believe it to be the birthplace of Zeus, and the place where, as a clever baby, his father Kronos would try to eat him. Zeus later overthrew Kronos and went on to lead the pantheon of gods. This is the Temple of Zeus, the center of ancient Olympia, dedicated to the king of the gods, Zeus, and the patron of the Olympic Games. Wow, look at that massive column. Imagine several columns like that here. This is the Temple of Hera, the oldest structure on the site and one of Greece's first monumental temples. Hera is the wife of Zeus. This was originally dedicated to both Hera and Zeus, and this was built before the Temple of Zeus was built. Since 1936, this is where athletes have lit the ceremonial torch for both the summer and the winter Olympic Games. This is the cryptid where athletes will enter the stadium through a tunnel. Imagine yourself being the athlete passing through this tunnel. After months and years of preparation, the one and only event during the first Olympic game was the 600-meter dash. Imagine yourself running from the starting line to the finishing line over there.
Ready, set, go!
The first few events during the first few Olympic Games were sprints, javelin throw, discus throw, wrestling, and prancation. Prancation is a combination of wrestling, boxing, and it's like the ultimate fighting game. Oh my gosh.
I've been there!
Well, this is so surreal. We can only read this in books. And now we're here.
TV.
I feel so happy. This is a dream come true for me.
How about Mape?
Finally, the women are represented in the Olympic Games.
Yeah, Line was taking the picture, the video.
The Philippion was constructed by Philip II, completed by his son Alexander the Great, dedicated to Zeus. It is the only circular building in the Altis and is encircled by a colonnade, built in order to glorify the Macedonian dynasty. This is where guests of honor and visitors to the Olympic Games were feasted. The Theophilion housed the priests and other staff of the sanctuary, whereas the Leonidion is for the accommodation of the officials, but in Roman times the central court was converted into an open-air swimming pool.
We just work up an appetite, so we're going to a restaurant to eat. Just to give you some orientation, your bus or your car is coming from here, and then the parking is way to the end over there, and then the entrance is right there, and restaurants and the museum shops, and over there is the ticket booth. If you haven't purchased admission ticket online, that's the ticket booth over there. Restroom behind that. Where's the museum? The museum is over there. So now we're going back to Athens, and tomorrow we're going to be going to Meteora.
If you find value with this content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future vlog. For more of our Greek adventure, please check our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and have a very blessed day.